Aleykümselam. Kulaklık takmıyordum ben de. Neyse. 56 varmış, onu alayım dedim oradan. Like atıp abone olmayı unutmayın arkadaşlar. 56 varmış.
Hello, welcome to everybody. It's an absolute thrill to welcome you to this day one clash. And no day, of course, engenders hope or optimism more than this one. Optimism which could dissipate at a rate most alarming or last all the way to the latter stages. We shall see. Well, there's a real familiarity about these scenes here. The followers of one of the most formidable teams in the history of football, ensuring that, yet again, this will be an occasion for the game's ultimate glitterati. Great hit! Marvellous goal!
Ah, Jubi.
Well, they would have been looking at him to produce the goods, and that was
Jubi
very kind of him to oblige
diyor.
so
Yok.
early.
Ben öyle bir kısa bir 2-3 maç yap çıkarım diye girdim ya. Öyle uzun süre durmayacağım. 2 tane de belki klasman atarım. Bunu 56'ına alırsam. Ondan sonra çocukları almaya gideceğim. Akşam üzeri yaparız. Orada olursam. İzin alabilirsen. Kılıbık.
That's an excellent interception. David Villa chasing after it. That is a great pick out. Neymar! Rudiger is there to clear. Iniesta. Modric.
Aynen ha Cuba ha. Külahımı anlat Cuba. Bırak biz bilmiyoruz senin ne olduğunu. Allah.
David Villa stood up well to him there. So just a one early goal to report so far. And the score is 1-0. And it's Neymar. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
And here's Owen, and Owen! That looked awkward, but he had a good crack at it.
He's never the type to turn down a challenge, is he?
Iniesta. Griezmann. And that could set him on his way. And he's Owen!
Niye atmıyorsun lan?
Good run, lovely take.
Daha ne yapacağız oğlum?
Owen deserves a lot of credit for his willingness to make those runs. The passers will always have an option with him.
Rudiger kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
He has found the way through. Pinches it off him.
Yapma be.
David Villa. Alvarez. Deco. Owen. Oh, some tackle that. That's a shade optimistic. Bayer sends that a long way. And here's Alvarez. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Now it's Neymar. Oh, super find. David Villa, Iniesta. Iniesta cuts a frustrated figure right now. He just cannot get away.
They're just trying to negate his influence, and it looks like whatever it takes. They want to be quick here. It's breakaway time.
He can run onto that. And that is expertly dealt
Geç
with.
kalmasa goldü be.
João Cancelo getting this one clear. Maradona.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
Modric. Oh, that's neat. That is
Salar
good
mıyım
strength.
ben seni? Salar mıyım
It's
ben
Maradona.
seni?
It's Iniesta.
Salar mıyım ben seni?
And the
Aman
keeper has reacted
aman.
superbly there.
This is why he's so highly regarded. Absolutely fantastic.
And we have our very first corner. They've played it short. Up he goes! And oh, he's got that completely wrong. Wriggles his way through. Good spot, he's seen the run. He's through, now is he in? Looking for the runner. Rudiger gets good distance on it.
Lan bana gelmesi lazımdı.
Well, yet another interception and a show of anticipation to be commended. It looks very much like they'd be happy to settle for this narrow lead at the break.
Great ball and he's in here. That is great defending, so alert. Oh, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Iniesta. We've got 5 minutes till half-time. That has been cut short. Oh, that pass isn't the best. Certain amount of room for debate here, but a goal.
Abi korner değil mi lan? Adama vurduk çıktı ya.
João Cancelo. And Iniesta. David Villa.
Really has the confidence and skill to be able to hold the ball up like that until support arrives a little sooner, and just maybe there he...
Oh, what a mistake! Neymar! He scores! And this is getting better and better. There was no getting to that, no getting to it at all. Expertly done. And we've reached half-time. So your views on the first half?
Well, it's looking pretty straightforward, Peter. They've got themselves into a very good position, so why dither from here when they can repeat their first half success with another show of strength?
Barcelona are heading into the break, very happy with how it's gone so far. And we are already promptly back underway. Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. He steps in, and that's the end of that. Yeah, he's fouled him there. Well, that looks like a final warning. Still no card. Looking here to alter the direction of the game. He's shaping up to have a crack from here. Maradona! It's run loose. Who's going to get there?
Well, Peter, he's looking particularly sharp.
And certainly on the hunt for his personal treble.
Yeah, and I certainly would...
He's had a hit! Surely now they are well and truly out of sight. And they are cruising away.
Just the sort of forward pass he's been looking for. Very telling.
Barcelona find a position of real strength now. Moved on forwards. Barcelona finding their passes. Modric. And it's Belletti. Oh, well played, well sorted out.
Incentive set and incentive met. Now they've got to take it on another level.
Played back.
Well, he just didn't have any support.
Can he finish? He's kept it out just.
Well, probably not the best way to try and get back into this game, but it could spark something into life.
Modric. Puyol promptly onto that, and that is that. Almost an hour gone. David Villa. There they go, hunting in packs. Now who's going to be first to this? That's a sharp pass. Well, that's beautifully weighted. Oh, that's well spotted. Now he's off and running. And he's there to retrieve it. Threads one in. And that interception was most necessary. Iniesta. Araujo does really well to win the ball there.
Barcelona have really been terrific at snuffing out the threat. Now for something different.
Iniesta. And it's Maradona. And he's had it nicked away. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Belletti. David, he's had a shot! And the ball's come loose here. And they win it back again. Griezmann. Now it's Owen. Now it's Neymar. Oh, just skips past his. There's the hit! It's Griezmann! And that has forced the very best out of the keeper.
Okay, it's come to nothing, but it's a warning of further threat on the break.
Cambio de jugadores en el Barcelona. El dorsal 20. Iniesta. El dorsal
And he's being shifted off it.
El dorsal 6.
It's an inviting looking ball that.
Serán sustituidos por
And that has not gone well.
8. El dorsal 19.
Oh, that's a key interception.
Cambio de jugadores.
João Cancelo. João Cancelo going full tilt down the left. Belletti. Oh, he's felt that, hasn't he? Pass is just off target. Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
Look, the game is full of ifs and buts. If only the pass could have completed its journey.
Oh, perfectly measured that. So 3-0 now, and surely there'll be no twist.
Ha, nereden haberim Merdo? Ne yapıyorsun şekerim?
Eto'o showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Puyol calmly anticipates. Looking for the run.
Aa,
Raul.
hadi madem senin için bir gol atmayayım al. Bu golü sana hediye ediyorum. Öğren yani bir şeyler aynı zamanda.
Another goal in an awesome performance. They are in complete charge. A truly
Tam da
wonderful
golün
strike,
üstüne geldin lan.
decorated with dip and curl.
You know, I'm not going to be hard on the goalkeeper because that moved all over the place on its journey.
Ya bırak bu işleri Merdo. 90 bilmem kaçta çakıyorsun, atıyorsun. Ondan sonra rastgele şansına bir bok yapamıyorsun o kadar süre içinde. Benim gibi 7-8 atacaksın Merdo. Geçen gün ne yaptım seni? Çok iyi biliyorsun. Lütfen onları da hatırlayalım. Ona göre horoz gibi efelenmeyelim yani. Biliyorsun. Keserim ipini. 7-8 atacaksın. Ondan sonra diyecek ki çaktım. Tamam o zaman diyeceğim ki Mehmet abi büyüksün. Böyle 1-0 90 bilmem kaçta rastgele gol atıp şey yapıp ondan sonra böyle yenerim ederim deme ya. 7 mi 8 mi çaktın kaç kere? 2-3 kere. Kendin de biliyorsun daha geçen gün. Yayın var. Ya böyle şeyler lütfen ya yakışmıyor size ya. Bir golmüş de. Ben onu şey bile antrenman bile saymam la. İki maç yapıp saat kaç? 2 maç yapılır ya herhalde. 13-11 saat. 2.30'da ben gider 2 maç yaparım. Hemen buldu ya. Bakıyormuş o 9.000. sıradaymış adam. Biz 11.000. Olmaz ki. Bu klasman taşa yandı Eniko Ivener. Ivener mi neydi bu? Giovanni Elber mi? Vay adama bak. Giovanni Elber. Reto Eniko Zanetti Pam Carlo manyak yalnız. Chris şey yapmış bak. Yılbaşı ağacı yapmış. Arkadaş. Ne bekliyorsun acaba? Küfür mü edelim? Neyi bekliyorsun acaba? Ama adam hep çift gözlü var adamda. 3208. Benimki nasıl 3209? Bende çift göz yok. İlginç. Birinde çift göz bile yok. Tek göz bile yok falan. Neyi bekledin acaba? Din küfür edeceğim olmayacak. Tövbeler olsun. Sonuna kadar neyi bekledin?
So the wait is over. We can finally get going. Welcome to everybody who has joined us for this unmissable
Fransız mı amına
game.
koydum?
Hugely anticipated, hugely hyped. Undoubtedly the place to be at this moment in time. And expectations are rising and decibel levels are rising. The noise is quite something. You can feel what football means to the people in this part of the world. We have already started here. Not the most accurate pass. Neymar. And no, that was never going to make it. Jim, you've played in games of this nature. Who can make the difference?
Almıştım be.
Yeah, Kylian Mbappe. There's nothing more frightening for a defender when he's running at you.
There's the shot! Oh, there's a probing ball. He won't be happy with that one. And it's Lam. Zanetti. Back into the middle. Albert! Well, now it's a race for the ball. Eto'o. And the shot! Oh, it's come loose.
Şerefsize bak lan.
And the pass is intercepted. Oh, that is good. Super running.
Yakalarsam çok pis sikeceğim ama haberi yok da.
Defender though who was ever so determined. And it's Zanetti. Little pass back.
He's got no choice here. He had to go backwards.
Great chance! And he was there to get a vital touch.
Cole actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
And he was quick to react.
Ya Mbappe koşsana oğlum araya doğru be. Niye duran be?
Besiktas still without a single shot on target. Maldini gets his pass away. Nice bit of skill and he's away. Albert proves just a little bit too strong. Zanetti. Crossed in again. And a header! There it is! Oh, that's not going to count. And we go again.
Oh, his goal-scoring celebrations are going to be cut short. The flag was up for offside, even if the referee didn't spot it straight away.
A moment's uncertainty there, but it is the right call.
Bunun üstüne gitmeyeceğiz. Bekleyeceğiz. Yoksam
Zanetti.
sakat olacak.
Mateus.
Ananı avradını. Ananı avradını. Niye bırakın? Niye bırakın? Oğlum senden hiç beklemedim şeyler yapıyorsun ha.
And here's Eto'o. Big chance.
Bak bak bak bak bak. Abi attıracak oyun amına kodum oyunu attıracak ya.
And Victoria are in front. That's no fluke. It's what he was there for.
Well, I admire players who do that because they just don't give up on anything.
So the first moment of real significance.
Well, this should allow them to be a bit more expansive, although they'll be wise to be cautious for now.
Great ball if he can get there. Great ball and he's in. Can he finish? Loose ball now and there's a chase on to retrieve it. Oh, what has happened here? Climbs up big.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Albert. Passing is crisp and sharp. He could be in here. That is ended up
Ya
in no man's
adam
land.
attım adama git ya pas ya.
Zanetti.
Attım adama git abi.
Nedved.
Bu ne abi ya? Niye gitmen ya?
Besiktas certainly could do with a positive spell for the remainder of this half, just to set the tone for what's to come.
Davids. Mateus.
Bak
And
bak
he's had it
Mateus
nicked
seni
away.
çıkaran mı oğlum?
Pretty
Bu
loose
2
pass.
oldu bak.
That has been slow
Pas da hızlı
wide.
gitmiyor. Ben anlamadım ki.
The message is
Niye
clear,
öyle oluyor
no
ya?
short pass. He's had a fair tumble under that challenge. He could be in here. Oh, nicely intercepted. Maldini.
Yalnız adam çok korkak oynuyor ya.
Now the
Böyle var ya.
finish. He's done very well to
Garantici
get to that.
böyle bir şey
Was
bekliyor.
offering
Ama
a
ne
right
koydum.
smile there.
Victoria with the corner. They're first. And it's Lam.
Kes önünü, kes önünü.
That's a
Ne
lovely
bekliyorsun?
neat pass. Besiktas are looking to go forward now. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Neymar.
Amına Neymar'ını tövbeler olsun ya.
That is going to be the final action of the first half. Well, a very decent watch up to now, but just the one goal so far. It has been competitive and combative throughout.
Well, let's not beat about the bush, Peter. It's been fairly flat, and the support have had little to cheer about. So an awful lot of questions have got to be asked, and the answers need to be found in a hurry.
That gets things going for the second half.
Besiktas can really do with some bigger names standing up here. At times they didn't even look as if they knew what they were doing.
Maldini. Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Now it's Mbappe,
Aa!
and it's Zanetti. Albert. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Lam. Xavi Alonso. And it's Xavi Alonso. That's Thuram. And it's Bergomi. Lam. And here's Eto. Driving through the middle. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Right, look promising, but the final ball is just not quite right. Opts for safety. Down by a goal, needing to go up a gear. That's how it looks here. Defending
Yo,
strong and
aman.
firm. Oh, that pass isn't the best. And that's really well manoeuvred. Besiktas do have a chance to counter here. And he's in on goal.
Allah'ım, Allah'ım.
Defense.
Ya gel abi ayağıma gel ya.
Good intervention. That was what he had to make in the face of danger that was growing. Albert. And the keeper's in command.
Adam
They
değiştirmem
want to be
lazım.
quick
Bu böyle
here. It's
olmayacak.
breakaway time.
And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Gol yemeden adam değiştirirsek
Oh,
karımıza
good read.
yoksa
That
bok
was
yedik.
well played, well stopped.
Maldini. Your impression
Şeyi de
so far,
fazla
Jim?
yormadan
Well, the stats
Nedved'i.
are pretty telling here. It's hard to argue with the scoreline when you carry so little threat. They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
Oh, good-looking ball. Xavi Alonso. He's had it taken off him.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left is
Ananı!
filled.
Nasıl dokunamadın kafayı vursan gol be?
There is an irresistible, irrepressible look about them here.
Well, the question now is whether they can sustain it.
And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning.
Ya
Very
bak
good
bak
from him.
bak bak. Mbappe'ye gelmiyor da öteye gidiyor bu. Amına kodum topu da ben pas versem gol.
For Xavi
Gole
Alonso.
gideceğiz zaten ya.
Neymar.
Yok çok çıkarıyorum hemen. Ulan kendim dışarı çıkarayım bari oyun.
And it's
Topu
Lam.
taça atmam
Well
lazım
seen. Saw that
ki
coming.
adam
He read
değiştireyim.
that
Bu
really well
böyle.
and stopped it.
Bak ya bak ya.
Zanetti.
There's a real appetite from them to finally put this game to bed, but will they?
Al al al. Al.
Just eases him off the ball.
Abi alsana. Niye foul yapmadım ben orada? Adam Nizami topu aldı ama geç aldı ya.
So, time for changes on both sides, actually.
Number 23, Neymar. Mateus. Number 21, Nedved. Coming on the field.
More and more pressure on the ball here.
Number 9, Gullit.
That is good alertness.
Vieira. Number 22,
Zanetti.
Ronaldinho. Substitution.
Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
Well, that's down to a simple...
Can he put it away? Pull it. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well
Ah.
played, well stopped.
Ah, istediğim adama gelmiyor. Ah.
Like the end. If anything's going to happen, it's got to happen now.
Yeah, they're really playing in hope at this point, but hope is something you can always cling to. Victoria are totally dominant in the middle of the park, a no-way through zone.
Lam into the last 5 minutes.
I think it's time for them to concentrate on closing this one out.
It's out for a goal kick.
Aleykümselam. Teşekkür ederim. İbrahim Bülent Akbaş.
Substitution from Besiktas. Number
We have got
17.
changes here from both sides, in fact.
Coming on the field is number 11,
Zanetti.
Costa. Substitution in progress.
And it's Rijkaard. To
There will
Lam.
be 1 minute added time.
Not too much to add on here, just a minute. Pull it. And we're done. Well, that was tense. The two parties separated by the game's only really meaningful moment. Intrigue.
Kızı sınava girmiş. Kızı sınava girmişken eşine demişler ki biz de küçük hesap pazarına gidelim de böyle bir hani bakalım ne var ne yok demişler. Orada da çat diye Nal TV muhabiri yakalıyor ve bu arada şunları soruyor.
Fiyatlar aşağı gider. Pazarlarımızda vatandaşlarımızın alışveriş yapması için bir imkan.
Yok, top çekmiyorum ben. Oyuncu çekmiyorum İbrahim. Maalesef maddeyi biraz
Fiyatlarla ilgili yorum yapmayayım. Fiyatlar uygun desem de
sıkıntıdan dolayı. Kimi diyorsun? Mbappe'yle şey mi diyorsun orada? Pedri'yi.
yanlış anlaşılabilir. Bugün pahalı mı?
Benim elimdeki oyuncular idare eder ya.
Vallahi işte insanların imkanı yoksa o sizin sorununuz, bilmiyorum kimin sorunu anlayamadım. Komşu amcanın sorunu mu? Miçotakis'in sorunu mu? Sizin sorununuz da. Niye bugün bu memlekette insanların pazara
Well, they say football's only a game, but you should try telling this lot. Without a doubt, it is the week's most eagerly awaited contest. A sporting event which has magnificent scenery as its backdrop. It is tribal, and it has aroused the most primal of instincts in so many of us. And we are glad to have you alongside us for it. And Hullet! And he was there to get a vital touch.
Hullet is offering a wry smile there. We've seen many free role players that have graced the game, but Ruud Hullet is amongst the elite.
Well, no one would argue with that, Jim, but what do you identify as special in him?
Well, so physically powerful and intimidating, and I think his athleticism helps him get through.
Romario! Plenty to enjoy about the build-up there, not so much the finish.
The 1- and 2-touch football that cut through the middle was a joy to behold. Talent and technique of the highest standard.
Millet bundan da bakıyor. Diyor,
Yok,
şu
benim
Yunan adasında
Owen'dan
böyle
başkasını istemiyorum ben. Benim Owen yeter golcü olarak.
kazandığı için birbirlerinin bir iş yapıyor insanlar.
Threads one
Şunun
in.
içinde millet bu işkenceyi
Oh, super
katlanıyor. Bak,
fine.
bu işin en önemli tarafı budur.
That's
İki,
Owen.
Ah be.
Owen showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Looking for the runner, and that's a superb pass. Valverde battling for the right to play in the early stages. Well read, nice interception. He won't be happy with that one. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
That's a super give and go. He rises! Goal! Brescia! And it's Brescia in front. It is a good finish. The odds were against him. Little matter.
Such a well-worked finish. It looked like he was going to be shut down, but he thrives in situations like that.
So, a breakthrough already. Quarter of an hour played. Romario is sharing after that one. Now it's Romario. Can he get onto this? Griezmann. Griezmann was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. It's a mighty effort! No, he couldn't get the direction he needed.
Well, being able to generate that amount of activity in the box means it's hard not to pick someone out.
Odo. Well, that is one way to stop him. Oh, played through for the wide man. Whatever he had in mind, that was not it. Now it's Nedved. Oh, and he's through the middle. And he's managed to get free. Maldini did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on.
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
Pedri. Roberto Carlos. Thuram. Oh, that pass isn't the best. Gives it back.
Well, he just didn't have any support. It's almost too easy for him, this.
Minutes gone. And it's Roberto Carlos. Well cut out, no margin for error there at all. And he's chosen to go back.
They're really getting no time to...
Can he finish? And that has earned a few nods of approval from the bench. And we have our very first corner. They've played it short. Oh, that's wonderful alertness. And now they can spring out of defence. Crossed into the box. Now, what about a counter-attack? Valverde. Otto has it out wide and in space. Terrific header! And yes, it's there! And with that goal comes comfort. Terrific header. He met that with aplomb.
Oh, it's a fantastic assist as well, Peter. Delivered at pace, the diversion, that's all that was needed.
Brescia are sitting pretty, 2-0 up.
You can really sense how important this goal was for them. They needed it, now they have it.
Oh, there's a probing ball. 5 minutes till the break. Can he put it away? Surely now they are well and truly out of sight. Hot knife through butter. They have done it again. And that was as close to certain as can be.
Well, look, he moves and manufactures in unique fashion. This guy is sheer class.
Brescia find a position of real strength now.
Well, it's been an absolutely fabulous spell for them, and they're starting to look unstoppable. There could be more on the way.
Looking for options for movement. Valverde. Now it's Nedved. Nicely weighted ball. And it's Griezmann. Aimed beyond the defence.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
And that'll be the final action of the first half.
Olmuyor. Kapatacağım.
So you hear the chants of
Bugün oynayamadım.
easy, and those are entirely justified. 3-0 after 45 minutes, and it is hard to believe that there won't be more after the break.
Gli addetti alla sicurezza di tutti i settori sono pregati di recarsi nell'area dello staff.
Here we go again then. So, 45 minutes to turn it round. That has been cut short, and he was quick to react. Pedri. Time and again they are repelled. Griezmann. He shifted it to the flank. Has a look and plays it forward. Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
The movement was good, but the pass lacked authority, a cause of mild frustration.
And that is as far as they're going to go.
Sostituzione per il Brescia. Numero 18.
So the manager can make a change for the first time in the game here.
Numero 14.
Maldini gets across to intercept that. Now it's Owen.
Il numero 22. Il numero
Bullet
17.
has found the net here, of course.
Il numero 11.
Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
It's all a little bit desperate, but it's got the job done.
You know, it was an intervention that had to be made. Serious trouble lay in store.
Bullet. Good spot, he's seen the run. No way through. Couldn't squeeze it through. Oh, he's had a hit! Kola! He scores!